Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Franklin from the Money Code Academy, and I'm glad you are watching. Now, if this is your first time of coming to this channel, I talk about personal finance, I talk about financial freedom, I talk about all things money and everything in between. Now, if these things interest you, consider subscribing, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that the next time I post a new video, you'll be the first to receive it. And don't forget to watch to the end, like, share, and comment. I would love to see your comment. Now, on today's video, I want to talk about 10 personal finance tips. I mean, these are tips that will help you. You know, winning in finances is something that everybody wants, but you see, it takes the right tips to be able to do that. And so for that reason, I want to share a few thoughts with you that I believe will help you in your financial work. The first thing that I put down for you here is that you've got to have an established source of income. I mean, we can't talk about your finances if you haven't established a way of getting money. That is the first step if you're going to win financially. It's not possible for you to enjoy financial freedom if you haven't established a way of getting money. So that is something that you should do. And if you have an already established channel of income, maybe you are a salary earner, then I would advise that you look for ways in which you can multiply your income. Or better still, add to that channel of income, because it will go a very long way to help you. And the next thing I put down for you here is that no matter how little your income is, do everything possible to save. Savings will go a long way to help you. Savings is one of the things that helps you to give account for your finances. And make no mistakes about it. If all you do is earn money and you are not saving, a time is going to come when you may have to regret that decision. So do everything you can to save. Save no matter how little. No matter how little it may be, save for that purpose, or save for a purpose. It will go a long way to help you. The next thing I wrote down here is that you should have a monthly budget. Now, I have done a mini series, a mini course on budgeting made easy. I will just put the links in the cards up here and down in the description box. I would encourage you to go and listen to that series. It's a 5-part series that will help you a great deal. I took out time to explain a whole lot of things, so make sure you click the link below and watch that series. Now, why is budgeting important? The reason is because budgeting helps to organize your income. It brings organization into your income. Make no mistakes about it. I've heard people say, no, I cannot run on budget. People who run on budget, they are misers and all that. Forget all that statements. When you are a man or a woman who run on a budget, it helps you to manage your money well. So make no mistakes about that. And of course, all the things you need to know about budgeting, I have said in that series. So kindly make sure you watch that series. Now, the next thing that I wrote down here for you is that you have to do everything you can to pay off debt. No matter what happens, if you have any debt in your life, then make up your mind to do that. Do everything you can to pay off little by little, little by little. And this is where budgeting also comes into play. Because when you are running your finances on a budget, every month there will be an allocation that goes in the direction of that very debt. So do all you can to work on that. The next thing that I wrote down here to help you in your financial work is that you should not live beyond your means, or don't live above your means. Don't live above your income. There are people today who may be earning $5,000 and their lifestyle is of $10,000. Their habit is of $10,000. If you're living like that, you may never enjoy financial freedom. Make no mistakes about it. Financial freedom is all about having peace. Most people think that financial freedom is all about having more than enough to spend. That is true, but it's not a complete truth. A major part of financial freedom is having peace financially. And if you're going to have peace financially, then this must be there. Don't live above your means. Don't live above your income. Let your lifestyle, your habits, your expenses, let everything be within your earning capacity. Now, when your earning capacity increases, then you can afford to increase your lifestyle. But until then, do everything you can to live within your earning capacity. This will go a long way to help you. Now, the next thing that I put down here for you, do everything you can to reduce liabilities. Liabilities are something that will go a long way to choke you financially if you don't control it. What are liabilities, you may ask? Liabilities are those things that takes money from you. Liabilities are financial commitments. So when I say reduce liabilities, I'm indirectly saying to you, reduce your financial commitment. This is very important, because until and unless you reduce your financial commitment, you may never be able to enjoy your income. When there are so many financial commitments, hear me, you'll be earning good, but because of the financial commitment, you may not be able to see what you are earning. So in the long run, it becomes a rat race. So I want to encourage you to cut down, reduce your liabilities. Instead, increase your assets. Assets are those things that bring profits to you. If you can do this, I can assure you it will help you a great deal. Now, the next thing I put down here for you, cut down on habits that makes you to spend money. There are people who, they have this horrible habit. Recently, I heard the story of a particular celebrity. He has earned a lot of money. Interestingly, he's a very popular guy who earns millions from each movie that he acts in. But guess what? He's got this very terrible habit of gambling. And so because he gambles, he has ended up in a state of perpetual poverty, even though he is very popular. You can imagine that. You don't want to live such a life. Whatever it is that you know is a habit that takes money from you, avoid it. It could be drinking, it could be gambling, it could even be eating or smoking. Whatever it is that you know. Sometimes it could even be excess shopping. There are people who are shopaholics. They can't do without shopping. Whatever it is you know that takes money from you, be wise. Be wise to cut down on those things, because in the long run, they will not help you. Engage yourself in endeavors that helps you to improve your finances, not in endeavors that destroys your finances. So don't forget that, because it will help you a great deal. Okay. Now, the next thing that I wrote down here, the next tip for you, learn to say no. Do you realize that the word no is one word that can save you from poverty? Do you realize that the word no is one word that can move you from a place of penury to a place of abundance? Do you realize that? Well, in case you don't know, I'm telling you now. The word no is so important. It is not every time you say yes to certain things. There are opportunities that may present itself. You don't have to say yes. There are things that may come. Maybe there are sales that is going on, and it came to your notice and it is not part of your budget. Learn to say no. No will go a very long way to save you, my friend. So be smart. Be smart. Learn to say no. Know when to say no. And if you can do this, I'm telling you, your life will not remain the same. Another thing that I've put down here for you, learn or look for ways to multiply your income. I've said that actually in the initials, but I'm saying this again because it is so important. At the end of the day, having only one channel of income is a risk. We saw what happened during this pandemic season, and it's something that nobody wants to experience. So I want to encourage you in this regard. Do everything you can to look for ways to multiply your income. I'm going to be doing a video very soon on how to multiply your income. Watch out for that video because it will go a very long way to help you. Now that will be all for this video. Until I speak to you again, keep cracking the money code. Now, if you haven't subscribed, please kindly do so and join the family. I mean, there is so much to learn from this channel. Click on the notification bell so that the next time I post a new video, you'll be the first to receive it. And if you haven't liked this video, kindly do so, because when you like the video, it helps the YouTube algorithm to put the videos out there for others to receive the same knowledge and, be blessed. Okay, so like the video, don't forget to share with your friends and families, and I would love to hear your comments. Let me know what you think. If there are some things that I did not add here, let me in on it and we'll talk about it. So that'll be all for now. Bye.